So Steven, what conflicts were we trying to bring peace through our video?
Well, we were trying to bring peace to our community in several different ways, but due to time issues, we tried to focus more on like Mexican stereotypes because we felt that this community, is mostly Mexican and mostly Asian, but we chose to focus more on Mexicans because they're a bigger part of the population here, and we just want people to understand like what happens in the back, like in the mind, stereotyping, like thinking the typical, Mexicans illegal, jumping here at the border, all that kind of stuff, and it doesn't seem like much, but it hurts people's feelings.
Why was addressing those conflicts important to you?
To me, because me personally, I'm a nice guy. At least I try to be. If there's someone who doesn't like me, I'm sorry, but I try to be a nice person, and I feel that everyone should understand that words can be hurtful, and even though I wanted to attack all stereotypes, I feel that for this community we should focus on Mexican people because they're the bigger part of the population.
Why was your intended audience the best audience to present to?
Well, for our class, our English Lit Personal Choice class, I felt that it was necessary for them to see it, or good, because, well, obviously the class is Lit Personal Choice, and I feel that, it should be a personal choice whether you want to, be stereotypical or not. Human nature is to, discriminate and make yourself seem more, more powerful or better than others by putting others down. But I think it should be a personal choice that everyone, are nicer to people. In our case, Latinos, and I think it's essential. And for YouTube, I just feel like the whole world should know. I mean, not the whole world, but a lot of people should, if they have the time, they should see this video and realize, that it's not good to be stereotypical. It affects people's lives a lot. Alright guys, I hope that you enjoy our video, and here it is. Feedback and comments would be great.
What ethnicity are you?
My ethnicity is Mexican American.
Have you ever been stereotyped?
Stereotype, I think the only time I've been stereotyped is when I got in a car accident. A police officer, for some strange reason, started asking me questions that weren't even considered part of the accident, like what kind of gang was I in, was I affiliated with anyone, what color, what's my nickname if I had any. I was like, man, I ain't be tripping. I'm not affiliated with any gang, but I know people, and I felt stereotyped, and that was in my mind for a week. I was like, man, it's irrelevant to the car accident. Why are you gonna ask me just because I'm Latino? I'm a young Latino in America. That's bull. That's BS.
What do you think about these famous comedians such as Carlos Mencia talking about his own, I guess you could say, ethnicities?
Man, I really like Carlos Mencia because he's just talking bad, just talking trash, and I'm more like a George Lopez to Gabriel Iglesias. Gabriel Iglesias, that was funny because he makes me proud of where my family came from. Makes me proud that I am Mexican, I am American. And Carlos Mencia just brings us down. I don't like him. He can be funny at times, but he just takes it too far. Just calling us beaners and crap. I don't really like him.
So David, how has this project affected your life?
This project about Latinos hasn't really affected my life, but I hope it affects other people's lives in that they see what a Latino person goes through, just in general, there's many stereotypes about different ethnicities, and we have to respect each other. We have to respect our races, our cultures, our backgrounds. We have to respect each other because we're all humans. And I wish the world was peaceful, but if it was peaceful, then I don't know what would happen. Would the world go to an end or what? Because I really can't see people stopping other people and believing what they believe. It's sort of difficult to stop stereotypes because there's always going to be different ethnicities.
Okay, and how do you want other people to take this project? Or what do you want people to get from this project?
Well, I hope people take it serious and that, well, they learn something from it. That not just by looking at how Mexicans are stereotyped, but think back to themselves and say, how, as being my ethnicity, why am I being stereotyped or whatnot? What can I do to prevent stereotypes from happening? So I stop it at this point. It doesn't, so I stop it.
Okay, sorry. First of all, what ethnicity are you?
I'm Latino. My family's from El Salvador.
You're Latino from El
Salvador.
Oh, okay. And how old are you?
I'm 17.
You're 17? Okay. And any time in your life when you were a kid now, has anyone ever said anything stereotypical to you because of your race or anything?
Oh yeah, at least once a week. And I remember like most of like at the end of 8th grade, we were like all at Taco Bell, and we just kind of sitting around talking, and this one boy kind of walks by, and like he's like driving off, and like he got like in something with one of my friends. He like drives off, fucking beaners, and just kind of drives off.
And how did you feel about that?
Yeah, just mad, but nothing really.
Did it offend you when people call you a beaner?
Just people are stupid. Can't change how people are.
So you said that you can't change how people are. It's just people are naturally stereotypical.
No, not all people. Just like the people who already like go into that. It's almost impossible to change their minds. It's just the young. It's like the younger like little kids and stuff that don't really work at. So trying to change someone, let's say some 35-year-old. Who thinks all Mexicans are lazy? You can't really do that. It's too late in this life. You're just always gonna have this natural assumption that like all of them are lazy. You know?
What did you learn from this project?
I learned, I'm going to be a cliche here, but I learned a lot about discrimination and stereotypes on Latinos because, especially from that El Salvadorian guy, they get discriminated against a lot, and it's just kind of unfair because they don't do anything, but yet there's so much hate revolving around them. And it's kind of sad because if you think about it, if it could happen to them and they don't do anything, it could happen to me.
How has it affected your life?
Well, I don't stereotype anybody anymore, and I don't want to discriminate. I mean, I guess it's just a habit to have this certain stereotype on Latinos especially, but I'm trying to not do it anymore.
What do you hope people will get from this project?
I hope that people will see that there's a lot of hate going around, and if you discriminate somebody or you stereotype somebody, it's gonna come back to you in a way, because hate comes back to hate, and that's not what we want. Hate comes back to hate.
¿Cuántos años tiene?
50.
Usted. ¿Qué raza es usted?
Mexicano.
¿Mexicano de qué parte?
Del centro de la República de Guanajuato.
Como mexicano, ¿cómo se siente?
¿Cómo me he sentido con
la cultura americana? ¿Cómo te han tratado?